You are now watching Forgotten Hoods of LA Season 5 finale.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're Sharp at the 10 and Trap News Network. Back in the same, like cook, cracking the same here at 10 and Trap News Network. Second news you can use. Getting out of the G though, you're not finna get. Nobody's called the G though, big dog. Tap in with the tap in to make sure you're in fact tapped in with that good tap in. Like, comment, subscribe. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. It's that news you can use. It's that getting out of the G though, you're not finna get. Nobody's called the G though, big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that get subscribe button. Everything we got going on here at 10 and Trap News Network. And y'all heard him, man. Worldwide Wiggins giving us the forgotten hoods of Los Angeles, man. Y'all know S. Wiggins giving us the good Kantiana on those smaller street gangs going on in the LA area. Finish up into this Kantiana without further ado. So let's get into it. Let's go. How you got the old video game music.
The folk Trey Hoovers was way more prevalent in the 70s and 80s. When you say 716 Hoover, you automatically add folk Trey into the equation. Because when you add up all the numbers, you know, the Hoover Streets and the one equation, including Folk Trey, you get 716. Folk Trey Hoovers was on the hood legends like Judah Bean, who even when he had blammers pointed at him and had just gotten to an altercation, stood his ground, talking shh, with no fear, and went out in complete bravery. Folk Trey Hoover's territory is basically where the dark side 40s is at.
I say the Folk Trey Hoover's now been pretty much absorbed by the dark side 40s. I'm sure there's still some older gentlemen who still claim Folk Trey Hoover, but right now that's the dark side 40s, and they will say they are, which is true, the only neighborhoods on Hoover Street, and that's crazy.
Now, no disrespect to the Hoovers, man. I'm just, you know, they turf used to go from Vernon to King, and from Fig to Vermont. But here's a jewel that some people may not know. The Folk Trey Hoovers are very deep out of state, in places like Florida, Alabama,
Texas,
Arkansas, all the little southern states. But not only that, you still got OGs in prison pushing Folk Trey Hoovers and probably done some recruiting in there over the years. Kelly Park Hustler. Eazy-E is my favorite rapper. Not lyric-wise, because, you know, he's not really lyrical. And Draysta and Ice Cube wrote all his lyrics. But as far as, like, his persona, his sense of humor, and his hustle/business savvy, to me, is unmatched. He was the
original. Oh, yeah, because Eazy-E was not a prolific rapper by any means. Like, good personality, you know, got some things going on to make him interesting, but rapper, no, not at all, by no sense of the word.
Original rap mogul. He financed NWA independently and made millions. Jay-Z, Bad Boy, Death Row, Master P and all that. Free C Murder, though. If it wasn't for Eazy, you know, none of them dudes would have existed. He was the original D-boy that said, you know what, I'm for the transition, you know, from the dope gang, you know what I'm saying, to the music gang. Real talk. He's the original, homie. A lot of people don't give him his credit, you know what I'm saying? They're homies. In an interview with Vlad TV, BG Knockout and Draysta, who were both signed to Eazy-E's Ruthless Records and both appeared on the hit single Real Cop to City G, spoke on Eazy-E being a part of the Kelly Park Hustler Crip.
Was Eazy a Crip?
Yeah.
He was. Okay.
I see what a lot of people don't understand is that, like, a lot of neighborhoods, some neighborhoods started off as hustlers. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And the Easy neighborhood where he grew up in started off as a hustler neighborhood. I have a lot of cousins from that neighborhood. You know what I mean? So it was a transition.
It started off on some getting money type situation, and then from there, they adopted the Crip regiment.
from hustlers to, and we are, my first gang, I was a hustler. That's what we call ourselves, young hustlers. So it's just a transition that was made when certain gangs decided, okay, we're not going to be hustling anymore, we're going to start cripping. Because, you know what I mean, it was money involved and other things going on. Yeah.
Shouts out to Kelly Park, man. They transitioned from being one of the hustler cribs in Compton to one of the most dangerous, smaller hoods in Compton. They rock green racks to this day as well. Here's something interesting. They got a hustler crib that was founded by black members of a Latino gang, the La Mirada Locos in East Hollywood. This hood is called the La Mirada.
La Mirada Locos? That's crazy. I thought they were talking about La Mirada actually in La Mirada, California, like in Orange County.
Hustler crib. It actually came to be in the early 90s. They a smaller hood as far as numbers go. It pretty much exists in the same turf as the La Mirada Locos, but they go from Vermont to Hoover Street and from around Fountain to Melrose. Now, to my knowledge, since the blacks broke off and started their own set, one would assume the La Mirada Locos wouldn't really take too kindly to that and would actually try to push them out. But as far as I know, they cool. And you know, they share the same enemies, and it's pretty much it's a beautiful thing. Black and brown working together. For sure.
It's like an honorable mention.
On the west side, they already got 103 Hard Time Hustlers just before the freeway near Century and Grand or Flower Avenue, over there by the Denver Lanes. But did you guys know it was another 103 Hard Time Hustlers? They used to be from between Dinker and Normandy, which would be considered UGs, you know, underground hood.
Now that I did know. That one I did know about.
Right now, they even have 102 Hard Time Hustlers. They even have 101 Hard Time Hustlers. A lot of people don't know that, bruh. And if you smart, you know where I got this information from. 88 Hard Times is the original Hard Time Hustler set, hands down. But it eventually spread all the way down to the Hunters. And if you're not familiar with where they was at the Hunters, this all from Westmont to just before the border of Inglewood, between like Century and like 108th. Wiggins, why you put 40 Avalons on here? That ain't no forgotten hood. We know about them. Well, sure. A lot of people don't. A lot of people, you know, they always talk about Vitre, 88, and all that. Avalons, to my knowledge, is one of the hoods that if you from one of them, you from all of them. They got that unity going. They push the 0386, and the O represents the 40s. But let me take this time to give a shout out to Cartoon 1.
Big shout out to Cartoon 1, man.
Signed Avalon. I appreciate you, big bro. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for me. And truth be told, besides the day one supporters, you know what I'm saying, my Wix is out there, my views went up double because you co-signed my channel. And I ain't ashamed to say it. Happy New Year, OG.
Yeah, Cartoon is a good dude.
G blesses, Obi, baby. We gonna work on some things in the future for sure. Now, I've been beginning to do a lot of LA hoods that's surrounded by enemies. And when I do, 40 Avalon's gotta make the list. They surrounded by Photos, Votre, Offer Crime Bloods, 30 Paul Rules, and even Vario 41st Street that allegedly, you know, kind of share some of their turf. You got to give 40 Avalons they respect, man. They push a hard line, man, and they still here, recruiting little homies even years later. Salute. 456 Olive Paul Rose is pretty much the premier Paul
And I think that's where King Pill is from, 456.
Rose said and promoted. Taking into consideration, the argument of Paul Rose and Bloods is not the same. Before them, though, you had a hood called the Montclair Paul Rose. Even though they didn't last too long, I still think they was worth an honorable mention. Because they came out, around the 80s, roughly. And we all know, if you had the nuts to go gangbanging in that era, you had to be with the
You had to be with the B.I.B.I.
business. For sure. There's a small section of Panorama City in the San Gabriel Valley area that, if not today, at least was once claimed by the E-Dub Bloods. Shouts out to Shannon for Rolling 20 Neighborhood Bloods. He's the originator of EWF, aka Every Woman's Fantasy, a PTSD hood which was created at
Okay, so that must be, a party gang that probably got absorbed into a bigger gang.
high school and eventually transformed into something bigger. But strangely enough, when I did an interview with Shannon, the founder of EWF, last year, he said that EWF was not intended to be Bloods. They more like an independent black rag gang. This sparked a little confusion and small controversy, seeing as how E-Dub also had monikers like E-Dub Gangsta Bloods and Hillside Gangsta Bloods, and are even clicked up with.
Hey, now I remember people like older dudes I've heard say Hillside Gangsta Bloods. That is something that I remember too. And I also remember if you went to like Hamilton or like Palms in the early 2000s, dudes was banging Hillside Vicious. I don't know if y'all remember that.
A small reputable Damu hood out there in the San Gabriel Valley called Liggett Street Gangsta Bloods. In any case, this hood runs from Chase Street to Roscoe Boulevard and from Woodman to Van Nuys Boulevard. I understand, rules change, leaders change, and all that, so I get it. It's cool. If we travel back in time and ask some of the OGs who was in the hub at the time, you would hear them give an account of some of the Santa Fe Mafia or some of the Santa Fe Crips out in Compton. It was rumored that a significant
Now me, not a Compton dude, know nothing about this, so we all finna learn something together.
amount of them turned Santana Block Compton Crip. But y'all let me know. Let's get some concrete info going. But what we can confirm for a fact, they got a Santa Fe Springs Mafia Crip hood in Santa Fe Springs, California. This is over there, past Bellflower, Norwalk, far east,
Santa Fe Springs Mafia Crib. That right there is a new one. I did not know that there were even black people in Santa Fe Springs, let alone black gangs. That is a new one for sure.
South LA. As usual, like other Mafia Crips, they wear gold rags. They hood go from Florence Avenue, and this is not the same Florence as South Central. We in the Fulton Wells area. They go from Florence Avenue to Telegraph Road, and from the 605 freeway borderline to around Pioneer Street. It's not really any other Bloods, Paul Rules, or Crips in that area. They have had frictions with the Latino hoods in the area. Out of respect, I won't mention which one. Alright, man, that's the season finale. We wrapping it up.
All right, man, so that's that. We up out here to the next one. And that's the Forgotten Hoods of LA. We up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue and Suites free. We go.
Listen, bro. Bro, wait.
60 bands on my name.
How many shots to the center of a freak, nigga? 3 in his ass, lick his stomach, smell his pink, nigga. They throwing shots, time to see if them pussy niggas can take it. The nigga whack is a snitch and the jolly niggas are rapists. See, Lush was on to something, tried to act like it was nothing. Said you ain't know that freaky ass taker you was frontin'. Munchie ain't fucking with you and Spider-Loc ain't gon' save you. If you wanted, you gon' take it. Stop the freaky ass behaviors. Let's get straight to the point, see, we ain't gotta wait for later. Nigga with your last name kidnapped that girl before he raped her. Said the moms of gang members don't deserve no piece of prayers. When General Butt naked, the kid Tesher is your savior. You ain't gotta stall me out, cause I ain't asking for no favors. Get it cracking right now, we ain't gotta wait for later. Walked into your own building, heard my voice and then you ducked away. Was humble like a bitch, cause you a hoe, stay in your fucking place. That nigga whack and slut and pathetic, Flacco's a fucking lame. Whack ain't come outside because he hiding from his fucking gang. Talking like you tough when niggas spitting in your fucking face. T-Row didn't quit, we wouldn't even know your fucking name. Whack in front of Adam, but Adam is how he do you. See, Flacco lied on me and then Whack told me to sue you. Treated Whack like a bitch, you should've seen it, it was beautiful. Now every single week that nigga jolly on my pupil. Is it Fred or is it Frederick? Is it Dave or is it David? All thighs on me. Flock of belly, now you famous. Type of creep nigga is you. How are you and Dave related? Nigga, no means no. You should've told him not to take it. I'm really in the field, you niggas stuck inside the matrix. From BET to the Knicks, down in Compton where your face is. That nigga real jolly got some freaky ass cases. Tryna fake fight Lush cause Adam wanted you to face. You wanna be like academics, making videos like point and shoot. You and Dave the same ass lane, we know the fucking truth. Brick ain't say this shit is a play, cause he don't fuck with you. He not gon' get involved when them real shooters come for you. If you grew up in the land, them thirsties, they would've humbled you. Grew up with them lions, I promise they would've hunted you. I get disrespectful, the next time I'ma punish you. You dirty fat bitch, I swear to God I see the bum in you. Niggas say they shooters till it's time to bring them guns out. Loose can't read and Whack lost his wife to Clubhouse. Treat Whack like a bitch, mark him out before he snitch again. Flocko, when I see you, I'ma show you the type of bitch you is. Niggas say they see me, they pullin' blick out. I promise that this Glock can make you sit down. Drum with a cooler, one for you, one for your brother. Wrap the string around the mop, sound like your dumb ass when you stutter. Swear to God, nigga.
Wait. Hear me out though, right? Pause. Wait, bro, wait. Again, wait though. Just right, Joe, right? Wait though, right? I do want to